Balaguer was born in Alicante, Spain on January 19, 1851. He joined the Society of Jesus on July 30, 1890, and went to the Philippines in 1894. His first missionary assignment was in Surigao, and he was transferred to the Pitan in 1896. Balaguer was one of the Jesuit priests who visited Rizal during his last hours in Font Santiago and claimed that he managed to persuade Rizal, denounce Masonry, and return to the Catholic fold. According to Balaguer testimony, Rizal woke up several times, confessed 4 times, attended a mass, received communion and prayed the rosary, all of which seemed out of character. In 1917, on his return to Spain, he said he did not persuade Rizal to do the retraction, and he also married Rizal and Josephine Bracken. In Father Balaguer's statement, he said that Rizal retracted because he wanted to marry Josephine Bracken, who was a Catholic. But when he was asked to show certificate, he was not able to present anything. It was impossible for the marriage to be the reason of retraction because there was no marriage certificate found. There was no certificate that legalizes the marriage between Josephine Bracken and Jose Rizal. He completed the retraction at 11:30 and it was dated December 29. Even though the alleged retraction document was found in 1935, doubts remain, especially in the recognized unique eyewitness account of the event written by the Jesuit Father Vicente Balaguer.
The documents of the Spanish espionage outfit Cuerpo de Vigilancia, which were unearthed and analyzed from them, revealed that one of the spy group's agents, Federico Moreno, who happened to be the guard of Rizal cells, documented what happened in the final 24 hours before his execution. Commissioner Rene R. Escalante, the OIC of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, delivered a professorial chair lecture on Rizal studies at De La Salle University on August 4, 2016, titled Re-examining the Last 24 Hours of Rizal Using Spy Reports. Federico Moreno discovered a report written on the day of Rizal's death in the papers of Spanish espionage group Cuerpo de Vigilancia, recalling a statement given to him by a Cuerpo de Vigilancia agent, a guard in Rizal's cell. Thus, another independent eyewitness testimony. According to the statement, Rizal wrote a paper he heard of the retraction. Here are some parts of the essay that had been translated into English from Spanish language. Most illustrious, sir, the agent of the Cuerpo de Vigilancia station in the Fort Santiago, to report on the events during the eligible day, prison of the accused, Rizal informs me on the date of the following. At 7:50 yesterday morning, Jose Rizal entered death row accompanied by his counsel, Senor Taviel de Andrade, and the Jesuit priest Villa Clara. At the urgings of the former moments after entering, he was served a light breakfast, approximately 9. The assistant of the plaza, Senor Moare, asked Rizal if he wanted anything. He replied that the moment he only wanted the prayer book which brought to him shortly by Father March. At 3 in the afternoon, Father March entered the chapel and Rizal handed him he had written. Immediately, the chief of the firing squad, Senor Del Fenso, and the assistant of the plata, Senor Maure, were informed.
Jose Rizal reportedly signed it before he died. There were so many witnesses, most of them Jesuits. On May 13, 1935, the document was made public for the first time. This was discovered by Father Manuel A. Garcia in the Archive of the Catholic Hierarchy in Manila. Father Garcia, who discovered the original document, duplicated it word for word. Nick Joaquin, Nicolas Zafra, Gregorio Zaide, and others are among the leading historians in the Philippines. who believed Rizal's recovery was true. They considered themselves witnesses when Rizal signed the letter of recovery, signed the Catholic prayer book, and recited the Catholic prayers. Rizal fell in love with Josephine and wanted to marry her, according to the canonical way, but he had to sign a profession of faith and write a revocation that the Bishop of Cebu had to accept. Prof said Craig, Spanish law has established marriage in the Philippines, but the local government has not provided any way for citizens to assert their rights. The document, the retrieval, which came with the priest's letter, was ready for mail when Rizal arrived in hurry to retrieve it. Rizal realized, perhaps too late, that he had written and given to a priest that what the friars were trying to get from him.
For the conclusion, surely we must put the issue of retraction to rest. While Rizal is a hero, whether he retracted or not, we must investigate whether he truly did a turnaround. If he didn't, and the documents were forgeries, someone will have to face the price for deceiving nation. The veracity is at the heart of the retraction arguments of Rizal's claimed confession before his execution, as well as the accounts of multiple witnesses who witnessed the crime. Essentially, it was the Spanish who stated Rizal had truly retracted. However, Rizal's paperwork were fake, and the evidence was not truly authentic and credible, according to the source. Regardless of the disagreement surrounding this subject, whether Rizal actually withdrew or not is irrelevant. What matters is what our national hero accomplished for the country. He raised awareness of every Filipino's right to freedom and solved an issue that the people face. He had independence because of him, and he paved the way for Filipinos to fight.